Welcome everybody to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gellner and a podcast engineer, virtual assistant, scheduler here, and so to bring you another episode of the Blue Collar Crypto Show, which I've been doing the last year or two here with Tim Trojan. That is business tips still on dual for blue collar workers. And then we do here every Sunday at 4 and 5:30 p.m. Central. So with nothing other to do, I'll pass it over to Tim here to kick us off here. Welcome, Tim.
All right. Welcome, Emily and the production team in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, that's where we are. Land of bratwurst. If you know what a bratwurst is, that's the hot dog in Wisconsin. We call those bratwursts. Okay. That's a spicy hot dog. And then we have cheese. One of the biggest cheese producers in the world, maybe number one cheese, Wisconsin producers of cheese. So, okay, so this is blue collar crypto. So think of your, and you know, this is about the quadrillion-dollar economy. Now, I use that word not to make fun of anybody's intelligence, but let's talk about what a quadrillion is. It's 1,000 trillion dollars. If you have a $1 trillion bill, $1 trillion, which is some say is the United States military's budget, or it's what Biden or Trump overspend, $1 trillion or two, you know, depending on the budget, right? So quadrillion. So this is 1,000 of those, 1,000 of those spending snafus, 1,000 of them. So when you hear somebody say, oh, it's overspent by $1 trillion, that's my money. Well, it's really not your money. It is the federal budget, and yes, you do get taxed, but that does not necessarily represent the taxes that you pay. That's debatable, right? Hey, that's opening up the show with that discussion is really want to not do that because that's a debate and I don't want to have a debate on this show. This is an autocracy, right? I'm producing the subject and I don't want to have a discussion about it. Now, if I had a special guest on it, I would debate that issue with them. But there's no special guest this week and we're working on that for the next select show after, right? So think of it this way. You go to work and then you're taxed, your Social Security taxes, by the federal government. That's 7.5% of your paycheck. Another 7.5% of your paycheck is taken out of your paycheck by your employer. They do pay another 7.5% of your pay. So roughly, it's 15% just for that tax. Now there's a Medicare tax, that's another 7%. So we're getting at 22, 23% of your money's gone before it even reaches your hands. Okay? Before you put it to work. Remember, these are your soldiers, your income. Your paycheck is your little bunch of soldiers. Maybe there's 500 of them or 1,000 of them a week, depending on what you do. Maybe you make 2,000 of these soldiers a week. But that's all after you've paid out of every $4, they only give you 3 out of those $4. Maybe only 1 out of every 3 is, maybe 2 out of 3 is actually what gets in your hand. after they cut away at your $25 an hour, maybe you're only getting 16 of the 25, right? So, but good for you when you turn 62 or 65, depending on, you know, when you signed up for Social Security, you're going to get a paycheck for the rest of your life. Granted, how long after you work all those years are you going to enjoy that Social Security? Again, I'm opening up a can of worms no matter what I say. First, I tell you that $1 trillion is not a lot of money. And then I tell you your Social Security is not going to last very long. Well, somebody has to tell the truth, and I hope that that's what I'm doing. But the truth is a funny thing, and one man's truth is another man's fable. How's that? Or folly. How's that? So everybody's got their truth. And I am 60 years old. I'm 60. And in 2 years, I can collect such a small amount of money that I will not say it here. But in 2 years, I will get such a small pittance of Social Security that I will not be able to live on that amount of money that I'm going to get. So that's personal information, and not going to debate that. But I will. That's another thing. So let's talk about once you get the money after they've taken away most of it for taxes before it gets in your hand, and after it gets in your hand, you pay your rent, and hopefully, you have a family. Good for you. And then utilities, groceries, which are skyrocketing. Vehicle maintenance, payments, insurance for your vehicle. I think most people don't have enough until they get to the next month. They burn through it all. And if you have a wife, well, there's two people making decisions on that paycheck. Hopefully she's working, right? So what do you do with anything left over? That's right, put it in the bank, not against the bank. They'll give you 4 or 5% on your for you. Take the leftover money every month and put that in a savings account. Make sure you're getting 4 or 5%. There's another sad truth that I don't want to go into right now is after you've spent all that money and paid sales tax on everything, including some food on some definitely on clothes, right? On everything. They've taxed it. So liquor, if you drink, tons of taxes. Gasoline has got about 50% tax on it. After that, you put in your savings account and you get 5%. All right. Well, at least you got 100% of it in there that you saved, and they'll top off another 5%. Good for you. Okay. And do this every month. Save some money. Nothing against banks. You can do 20, 30, 40% a month on your money, but you're going to have to do some research, and most people don't want to do that. After taking care of everybody and working your butt off, and you're not trying to find ways to make more money, unfortunately. And that's what this show is about, making you a fortune. But this is a blue collar crypto show, and when you got that money left over, that's another 5%. Make that 5% a year. And that's it for blue collar crypto this week. I'm signing off. Get some money saved this month and put that in a bank account and do that every month.
Thank you, Tim, for all that information. Again, we are here every Sunday at 4 and 5:30 p.m. Central. We'd like to have everybody join us on the show or any of our other shows in the network, like World of Ability, World of Pets, Mastery of Connections, Billy and K Now, TDC Today Show, PDH Mission Monday, Conversation for All, Revolutionize Your Marketing, Hill City Marketing, SB Road Show, Rhythm Nutrition, so on. So if you are interested in joining us on the show, please let us know. You can get that taken care of. And also, check out our social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, so on. Like, share, subscribe, and check out our wonderful partners of Disability Channel, Back Channel, Swingate, Wade Studios, Earl Williams, DJ, Midwest Twinsman Podcast, so on. And guess until next week. Okay, do you have anything you'd like to say? It says you on the screen.
Yeah, I just would like to break it down a little bit more that Project iHeart is a veteran service organization, responding to veteran suicide by spreading hope to veterans. And the Monday show that is PDH, Mission Monday. So the Mission Monday show is an update where President Brian Gibson gives his update. And so that is, like Emily said, is available on Mondays, but the time of that is 6:30 Central. So that runs 6:30 to 7:30 Central every Monday. So we hope you join us there. And then every Tuesday is the Aspie Bridge Show. That's with Suzanne Plumley, and the concept of Aspie Bridge is to have advocacy for women with late diagnosis Asperger's, and then to basically speak to that bridge so that the life of people who are not women with late diagnosis Asperger's, that we can be that bridge to help bring women with late diagnosis Asperger's into our life and make it a functional experience. And then women with Asperger's, late diagnosis Asperger's, can be the torchbearers to lead the way to help us bridge builders, have more success in that. And then World of Women is all the issues of women. That's with Zita's Healthy Beginnings, and Zita, who is a midwife and trains doulas, and we got quite a program there to help combat the issue of infant mortality and maternal mortality rates, and address all of that. And then World of Pets is all things with our pets and animals. It's brought to you by Deb's Pets, and that is 8 p.m. Central every week on Monday, and Wednesdays with the Ability MK Now show. That is at 7:30 Central, and that is a 29-minute show that runs with River West Radio. And then we have the TDC Today show by Sue Roscoff and Denise Vargas, and that is showcasing abilities with the Disability Channel. And that runs anywhere from 20 minutes to 30 minutes or more. So please tune into those. And then Fridays, we have the 2-hour cluster starting with Revolutionize Your Marketing at, it is really Conversations for All. Conversations Central. And that's with our friends, first with Christian Mendez of EC Marketing for All at the 3:00 slot. And then comes in our friend John with Mill City Marketing MA doing that show. And then we have World of Nutrition that comes in monthly with Marilyn Lemaire. And then Saturday World Ability Podcast show, 1:00 Central. Every Saturday runs for a 2-hour window of opportunity, open house style. So if you'd like to be on any or all of these shows, please contact Emily Gomer, and you can reach me as well, 262-372-1754, and you can email me, Kurt, at spiritofthegame.org. Thanks for being with us here at the World Ability Podcast Network. And Emily, let's really help our audience connect. So you're going to be putting those links, all those links onto the description and comments. So it's nice and handy for our viewing, listening audience, right, Emily? Podcast engineer, virtual
Yeah, I
assistant.
meant to, yeah, forgot one, we had the listen program. Sean brought that out of Australia.
And then let's get those infographics out there, Emily. We need reaches to see this Sunday through Saturday offering that you have, so that people can really start to understand your schedule and participate and getting your guiding direction all along the way with easy clicks and references and times and Google Calendar entries and Eventbrites and Facebook events and LinkedIn events. Emily, let's do it to it. Let's pour it on. Let's bring them in droves. What do you say, Emily?
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in the next show.